How about the audio now, guys? Anything? I think we got something right there. We're not getting input off of the other mic for some reason. Okay, everybody, I think we're about ready. Yeah, you're only gonna have the left channel. I apologize. I got an issue with the mic over here, so I'm having to use the laptop audio. So sorry about that. Hope you guys can hear me okay. If so, it's pretty quiet in here, so it's not a giant crowd. It's a real private, intimate little tournament. So I think you're not gonna have too much trouble hearing me. We'll have that one camera angle right there. So, yeah, that's what we'll be working with. Scaff, we can almost see your phone on the broadcast, just so you know. So don't look at anything too crazy. I can see what you're looking at on the screen. You want to slide to your right. So yeah, we're here at Southside Jiu-Jitsu Club in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We got 7 females here for this bracket, all blue belts, all under 125 pounds. It's being put on by Southside Jiu-Jitsu Club. Elijah Carlton, this is his new school up here. Elijah is an awesome competitor in his own right. So if you guys could do us a favor, or do these ladies a favor, do Elijah a favor, share this, help them pump it up. There's also another stream that Josh LeDuc and his crew are running. So whichever one that you guys want to share, or share them both really. Yeah, sorry, it's quiet. There's not much I can do about it, to be honest with you. Sorry about that. So we'll be getting started here in just a couple of minutes. All right. What about now? You guys feeling pretty good about that one? We may have gotten it there. We're not going to wait around on my audio, I'll tell you that much. So I'm just like a little extra bonus. I'm really just here to give you guys a camera and a view, maybe a little overview of what's happening. The first match is going to be Jazzy versus Kendall. Then we got Nakiya versus Hannah. Then Kara has a bye on the other side of the bracket, and then Laura, and it looks like Kara there. So the audio's better, guys? Is that working for you? Okay, awesome. That's really good news. All right. Sorry about the audio noise there. Okay, cool. Hey, Elijah, I think we're ready whenever you are, man. I'm good to go. Yep, everything's good on this side.
So we ready to go?
Yep, video's good, audio's good.
All right, guys.
Hey, Scaff, can you get me a pen? A pen? Hey, before each match, could you give me everybody's full name and where they train as well?
Hey, actually, every lady that's competing, come up here real quick.
You
Want to get your full name and where you train. That'd be easier than looking it up.
Okay, great. Jazzy. Who's Jazzy? Is that you? What's your last name?
Sergeant.
Sergeant. And where do you train?
Here.
This is okay. So you're here, Southside.
I don't know
Okay,
why
cool.
I didn't say it.
Okay, thank you. Kendall.
Boran, B-O-R-A-N.
Sorry again.
B-O-R-A-N.
Okay, and where do you train?
Agogi.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Kara, Zevany, Z-E-V-E-N-E-Y. North River Jiu-Jitsu.
North River. Thank you.
Hannah Clark.
Hannah Clark? Clark. And where are you from?
Jiu-Jitsu Nation.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah. Blackburn? And where do you train?
Southeast Jiu-Jitsu.
Southeast. Got it. Thank you so much. Okay. And where do you train, Hamilton? Southside. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Did you do the Superflex too? That's the Superflex.
No.
Reese. Did you talk to him? Don't tell me your full name. Oh, I thought he said he did meet it. Reese Lefevre. Just put it down for
What's the last name?
Lefevre. L-A-F-E-V-E-R. It's a badass name.
And then where do you train?
Jiu-Jitsu Nation.
And how long you been training?
4.5 years.
Blue, purple?
Blue.
Blue belt.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
And Gilbride was your last name, right?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be rapping
Blue
most of the day.
belt. Here? Oh, Agogi. Okay. I didn't know which was your primary gym.
Sometimes cross-train with Eli.
I gotcha.
3 years.
Gotcha. That's perfect, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we're ready to go. We know the rules? Yeah. Coaches? Let's go.
All right, so this is Jazzy in the all black and Kendall with the red top. Jazzy's out of Southside and Kendall's out of Agogi. So both of those schools are here in Chattanooga. Oh, aggressive going into the wall there. All right. So the rules for this thing is EBI rules. All of the matches leading into the final will have 1 2-minute overtime contested under the EBI rules. And the final will have 2 EBI overtimes. All right, so Kendall's looking after a headlock, but she's going to allow Jazzy underneath her there for a second. Okay, now she's down. Jazzy aggressive coming in. So she came in aggressive and then sat back like she was going to look for a leg. Drags her to the ground. So Jazzy now on the top of the mount, looking to expose the back here. Jazzy looking to work for that arm triangle there, but
Turn hard to your other hip. And then push. Turn hard to your other hip. Now keep going. Push, push, push. Get the half. You got to push that hip.
Full mount here. Jazzy may be thinking about working towards an arm bar here. She's having trouble exposing the back. But the arm could be right around the corner. Here comes the arm on the other side. And back into the half guard for Kendall. Good job by Kendall. Jazzy had the underhook there for a second. She's already slicing the knee through, and now we're thinking about a knee shield on the bottom here from Kendall. 8 minutes left. Jazzy trying to step over into the mount here, but she's back inside the half guard. Looking to slice this knee one way or the other here. She's going to try to turn it into a mount. And now a potential back take coming for Jazzy Sargent.
Put that knee in touch. You got to get back the hip, back the half.
Frame on her neck.
Back into the quarter guard now for Kendall. Jazzy still pressing forward. So leaving a lot of space with her mount there.
Now build up to your half guard.
All the way back into the closed guard.
Full on that head. Full on that head.
Tight guard. Let's get the head. Win that wrist battle right there. Win that battle. Nice.
Control her head.
Kendall with control of the posture, but Jazzy's starting to posture up now. Trying to stand, looking to open the guard that way. The posture's free, so if she was going to stand, now would be the time to do it. Here's the triangle attempt, and maybe Jazzy thinking about a leg lock. And we're going to reset them back to the middle there. We're at the 6-minute mark now. 6 minutes left in the match. Kendall on top of the game for the first time here, and she's trying to pop that closed guard open. Jazzy holding on tight. Jazzy Sargent holding on to this closed guard tight. She was the offensive aggressor, really, through the first couple of minutes of the match, but now she finds herself on the bottom here, and she's looking to come up with that guard. Maybe thinking about a back take right here. She's got the arm dragged across. That could turn into an arm lock or a back take pretty quickly. Kendall really going to have to get that arm back across, and there she goes. She has her right arm back across the hip now, and now she's going to be looking to put pressure forward. She's thinking about that knee slice up the middle, but every time somebody wants to do that knee slice up the middle, you're going to think about, oh, nice job by Jazzy. She's going to turn her right here. If she can get that gift wrap, the back is right around the corner. Arm triangle right here as well. It looks like she's thinking more arm triangle than back take. Four and a half minutes now. Jazzy Sargent back on the top position, working a strong gift wrap. Kendall trying to get her back down to the mat again, and Jazzy pressing forward. Good job here by Kendall, but this could turn into an arm triangle pretty easily, or an arm lock on the other side. Really an arm lock on either side. So, all these matches are 10 minutes long. One EBI overtime during the qualifying rounds, and the final and the third place match. Sorry, the final and the third place match will each have 2 EBI overtimes. Nice tight position here. Jazzy starting to smother her. Pressure is increasing. Not just the pressure physically, but the pressure of being stuck on the bottom of the mount with 3.5 minutes to go. That alone can be psychologically taxing and can do a lot to your cardio. So let's see how Kendall handles this. I believe both these ladies are blue belts, so a lot of times the blue belt's the belt where you really start to learn some of these lessons for the first time, and we got a tap here. Jazzy Sargent out of Southside with the win. All right, up next we have Nakiya Jackson, who is actually one of my training partners out of 10th Planet Decatur, versus Hannah Clark. And Hannah Clark is out of Jiu-Jitsu Nation. Jiu-Jitsu Nation produces some really strong competitors. Really strong competitors. So should be a really great. Appreciate you guys that are joining us in the chat on the live stream. Please give this a share on your social media. It's good for these ladies. So Nakiya done a great job there, and she's already in on the head. Nakiya with a deep guillotine right here. She could finish that. This is big trouble here for Hannah. Hannah doing a good job keeping her posture. This could be big trouble here. Big trouble. Deep guillotine. Deep naked guillotine here. This is big trouble. Nakiya looking to apply a lockdown. That's actually, honestly, that's kind of counterproductive for what you want to do with that guillotine. You really want to get to that butterfly so you can kick your opponent's base out a little bit. You see this? Very nice, calm work from Hannah Clark right here. So Nakiya now looking at maybe 100%, and she's going to try to turn Hannah with that 100% and come to the top position. The 100% is a very effective play. Can serve as a submission in and of itself when it's cranked hard enough. But if Nakiya could free her right knee here, she could come up and start thinking about taking the back or just stepping over to the mount. Either way, I would probably be in this position. I would probably be thinking about stepping over to the mount and trying to finish that crank. Right there. This is a very compromised position for Hannah here. And Nakiya is a very strong athlete. Still 8 minutes left in the match. You can hear Matt Scaff, 10th Planet black belt in Nakiya's corner. It's a very, very compromising position that Nakiya has here. Very strong. That 100% neck crank. In the 10th Planet system, they call that the 100% because if you do it well, it works 100% of the time. Jacko, these are all blue belt ladies here. Blue belts under 125 pounds. Great question. I believe if I got into a position like this and I felt that my opponent was not going to tap or that I couldn't elicit the tap or move forward with it, I would let them go with that left hand and then use that to slide around to the back perhaps. Could grip the hands together there. And finish probably. Keep that 100%. Switch your left foot to the inside and think about a back take. Keep the 100%. Keep it strong. Okay. So, man, great job by Hannah recovering right there. Nakiya showing heavy pressure here. Nice cross face. Hannah doing a great job of keeping her composure, and she's working to get back to a butterfly or maybe even a closed guard. Nakiya now beginning to work a no hands pass. Butterfly hook in on the left side from Hannah, and now a frame on the left arm from Hannah. So she's starting to develop a little bit of guard here. And Hannah now starting to lose the knee line though. Strong top pressure from Nakiya Jackson. About 5.5 minutes to go here in the round. Nakiya does not have the underhook on her right side, but she could be looking for a punch choke right there. She's thinking about this Darce situation again. Nakiya just showing very strong work right here. Excellent work by Nakiya. Hannah now starting to build her base, though. Nakiya looking to get to the back. She's going to have her leg left behind there. She's going to need to clear that off her hip here. Butt keeps coming out. I'm trying so hard not to coach her. I'm trying so hard. Great job by Nakiya evading that leg lock danger. It's a good attack there by Hannah. Now Nakiya is starting to get deep on a Darce attack here with about 4.5 minutes to go. Excellent job by Hannah. Great offensive attack by Nakiya, and great defense here. And Nakiya looking for that 100% again. Excellent timing by Nakiya. Good patience. Hannah's still on top here. Hannah's still on top. And Nakiya using the 100% to sweep now and come back to the top position. Sam, no, it probably is an audio situation. I had a little issue at the top, so I apologize about that. This is a position, if you're familiar with the match between Eddie Bravo versus Hoyler Gracie, that second match, they spent a lot of time right there in that 100%. Eddie almost had Hoyler's back, but wasn't quite able to make it happen. Nakiya very near a back take here. If she could just get her right knee up behind, she'd be able to turn the corner, but she's looking to smash instead. Nakiya just doing a great job keeping her base on the top there. Strong pressure. Weird holding cell in the back. And we're back into the closed guard. Excellent work by both ladies. Hannah, very resilient player. She's had herself in some compromised positions several times, but Nakiya has been able to continue to push the offense at her. And now Nakiya going to look to pass with a low posture through the closed guard, it looks like. Looking to maybe isolate a wrist. Minute 22 to go. Minute 22 to go. careful. Nakiya having trouble dealing with the closed guard a little bit here. Now she postures up a little bit. Hannah looks like she might be attacking a inverted arm lock style play there on the right side. Now she's looking to isolate for a triangle now. So Hannah thinking about a triangle. She's got the wrist control over on the right side. And now she's going to look for the triangle. 45 seconds to go. We've got a triangle attempt here from Hannah.
39 seconds, Hannah.
A lot of shoulder involved here from Nakiya. 35 seconds to go.
Right arm up. Yes. Yes, hips up.
It's Hannah switching that triangle off to the other side, and she's trying to dig this Kimura out now with 20 seconds to go. Nakiya in trouble for the first time. She's seeing offensive work from Hannah really for the first time here. Now she switches off to the regular triangle. She's going to try to cut the angle now with 10 seconds left. She's got the triangle lock. She's looking to weave that left foot underneath Nakiya's leg. And that's time. Very exciting end to that round. Very nice matchup from these ladies. And we're going to see our first overtime. I'm gonna keep the overtime here too. No, you'll just pick who you think is the most offensive player gets the go. Okay, Nakiya gets the first look at the overtime, and she's looking for the body triangle. She now has locked the body triangle. Body triangle is now flipped to the other side. And this is what Hannah would have wanted here. What's up, Kai Johnson? This is what Hannah would have wanted here, is to get that body triangle on the bottom side. But Nakiya keeping strong position here. She's thinking about the choke for the first time. She got under the neck for a split second, but Hannah survived. Hannah starting to slide out.
Until we're out. Keep working.
Hold it,
Yes, ma'am.
hold,
Yes, ma'am.
hold.
Hold it. Keep going.
Hold, Nakiya, hold.
Keep turning.
50 seconds left in the overtime here.
Keep holding, Nakiya.
Keep working. Hold it with your knees. Hold it with your knees. You're already cleared out.
Nakiya switches off to the top side arm triangle. She should be looking to grip and finish right there. 30 seconds left. And there's the out there. So that happens. That's a 1 minute and 35 second ride for Nakiya.
There's 24 left yet. I see. Hey, you just did a minute and 36 seconds. Good stuff. All right. What do you want back?
That's how we raise them, Josh. Okay, let's see what Hannah can do here. She can hold the position for a minute and 37 seconds, then she's going to have the W. Or if she can get the submission here, then she's going to get the W. Nakiya already starting to slip out, and she's out of there. 15-second escape. Nakiya Jackson advances in round one against a girl in Hannah that I was very impressed with right there.
All right. Laura Hamilton and Kara Zavini.
So now we're moving over to the right side of the bracket. We actually had a bye. Kara Blackburn is going to advance with a bye. She's from Southeast. And oh my, we're right into it right away. We got Kara Zavini versus Laura Hamilton. Laura out of Southside. She's on top right now, and Kara is already working into an arm. This is like a dead orchard, arm lock kind of situation. Kara slowly working her way around towards a triangle here.
Keep cutting your angle and grab your shin. There you go. You still have options on the arm. Good. Now start isolating on the hand, not the wrist.
Deep attack here from Kara. And Laura's starting to slip her head out for the front. And now she's into the real triangle here. Kara is looking to finish the arm. This is a very deep triangle from Kara. Very good attempt here. See what happens. It's going to be hard for Laura to survive this. It's going to be hard to survive this. There's the tap. Arm lock. Kara Zavini from North River. Outstanding, man. Right to it.
We only had 7 people, so the next round was a bye. We'll go ahead and start the next round.
Hey, lads, you guys got water here?
You guys take my office. So who would that be?
Jazzy versus Nakiya. Unless since both of these girls, here's what I would say. Both of these girls had longer matches.
Yeah.
She had a short match, and she didn't have a match at all. I would actually say run this side of the bracket first. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I would give Carolyn.
Now I'm going to change this match here in a minute, but we're just going to take a little bit of a break. Karen, it's going to be you and
Kara Blackburn.
Kara Blackburn next. We're going to let Nakiya and Jazzy go for a minute. Good stuff.
recover getting up. I've given you 4. So the tall person there, it's only keeping one. I wish you could do it during them. It's so fun.
You guys ready? Scared? Yeah. Put on that first. They both had long matches. Jazzy had a long match. Nakiya had a long match.
What's up, Ludington family? Oh, shoot. Shout out to Kai Johnson. Little donation in the chat. Okay, so we're looking at Jazzy Sargent out of Southside versus Nakiya Jackson, 10th Planet Decatur. I hear you, Kyle. I appreciate that, man. Looking forward to having you over here. And it's going. So Jazzy was very aggressive in her first round matchup. And she ended up getting the tap from the mount position. Nakiya was very offensive in her first matchup, but very, very calm style that we saw from Nakiya. Very slow, very methodical, and very strong pressure. Both girls just kind of testing each other out on the feet here a little bit. Keith Kavanaugh in the chat. What's going on, Keith? Hey, Kanan, I see. About good, strong collar tie from Nakiya. Little foot sweep attempt there from Jazzy, but Nakiya looking very powerful. 9 minutes to go. We're a minute deep. See Rachel Campbell. What's going on, Rachel? Strong collar tie from Nakiya. And a good takedown by Nakiya. Straight past the guard and a heavy pressure already. With 8:40 now to go in round 2. Nakiya Jackson, 10th Planet Decatur on top against Jazzy Sargent out of Southside. So Jazzy trains here at Southside with Elijah Carlton. Elijah, a very talented competitor in his own right. This is his new school here that we're at in Chattanooga. Nakiya looking to establish a cross face here, maybe a knee to the belly, but Jazzy doing a good job keeping her frames in. And there's the knee to the belly now from Nakiya. Strong positional play here from Nakiya Jackson. Looking very good so far in both of her matches. Very strong knee on belly. Knee on belly is something you don't see utilized in no-gi as much. And there we go. Now into the mount, and a heavy mount here from Nakiya. You can see that she drives her hips in, and as Jazzy goes to bump and bridge, Nakiya shuts her down with those hips. So Nakiya already thinking about working into this chopping block, arm triangle position. Nakiya has now passed the arm to the other side, and you can hear the heavy, labored breathing here from Jazzy Sargent with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left here in this first round. Nakiya taking her time, working this arm triangle. Heavy S-grip now on the arm triangle from Nakiya. She may be up a little high. She may be up just a little high. And interesting, Nakiya opted to go back to that knee on belly. She didn't feel like she had the right squeezing opportunity there. Nakiya taking her time here. Jazzy's in big trouble. You know, she's already been cooked for about a minute and a half here. Nakiya eliciting some strong responses from Jazzy there. With 6 minutes to go, she's got a long road in front of her if she's going to escape this thing. Nakiya not looking like she's in any hurry to slide off of that position and go to the kill. And Jazzy is able to escape her elbow at great cost, though. So let's see if now she can put something together. She's into a much more defensible, survivable position here. Nakiya still on the mount and looking to bring pressure.
If you hold your hands together, your elbows flare. There you go.
And Nakiya may be thinking about a punch choke there. Nakiya may be thinking about a punch choke right there. Big, aggressive bridge from Jazzy. Nakiya stays put on that mount. 5 minutes to go now. We're halfway home. Nakiya just slowly working herself forward. And now the elbows start to open up for Jazzy. So
Remember the 2 hats. Get your elbow down. There you go. Get him down. Yes, 2 hats. Yes. Try and bring your foot around her waist, back to your face.
Nakiya using her hips to try to open up the elbows here.
Always bring those legs up. She's on your hips. You're gonna bridge. She gets really hot, bring your legs up. 4 minutes left.
Focus on bringing your elbows in instead of keeping your hands on your
Excellent
face.
mount.
As soon as you can, get those elbows in underneath.
We're taking an inch at a time. Jazzy, you know what she's trying to do. She's trying to get the elbow up and arm triangle. You know what she's doing. Just in. Breathe.
Jazzy with some very labored breathing on the bottom position. She's trying these big movements, and Nakiya just keeps stealing an inch at a time from her. And you see there she's in enough control that she's able to reach back with the right hand and reject the hands come around. And now maybe a triangle on the top from Nakiya. Nakiya switching off now to the mounted triangle.
Put that knee on the mat. Drop her knee in the mat.
No, the other one, the other right.
There you go.
Nakiya digging under the other side on this triangle.
She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. Please. She's thinking about it.
And Nakiya with a very interesting triangle variation off of the mount. Very strong work from Nakiya. And she's going to advance into the final. Oh, man. And now we're going to look at some Kara on Kara crime. Kara Blackburn, who had the bye in the first round. That's her on the right in the red tights versus Kara Savini, who had a very quick submission in round 1, and she's already jumped guard. So Kara comes to us from Southeast Jiu-Jitsu.
No arm triangle. Watch the no arm triangle.
All right, now switch the leg.
There you go. Head
And Kara comes to us from North River. I believe she's a training partner with Josh LeDuc. And Blackburn already has passed around the guard, and she's using her knee over here on the right side to try to isolate this space on the inside, and she has it now. Kara Blackburn looking very strong with some good positioning here. And she's looking to develop a really interesting attack here on the left side. This is a very interesting attack that she's got going on the shoulder here. Tap. Wow. Very interesting. Kara Blackburn. Dude, that was a very interesting. That was a very interesting weave with the legs. Yeah, I haven't seen that one before. So now we got a super fight here, guys. We got Chance Gilbride, who trains at Agogi, versus Reese Lefevre out of Jiu-Jitsu Nation. So, oh, what's up, 10th Planet NYC? This is Chance Gilbride on top with the red shorts, blue rash guard. Reese Lefevre is in the all gray out of Jiu-Jitsu Nation. And now Reese coming up on top as Chance sits back with that aggressive style into his butterfly guard. And a pass here already from Reese. No, maybe not. Chance over to the top position, and they're attacking legs now. They're off screen, but I'll tell you guys what's going on here. So Reese is on the attack, looking for an ashigarami, but Chance is looking to shuck the arm across and look to jump the back off of this leg attack. So referee Elijah's going to set him back in the middle now. Reese on bottom here, attacking the ashigarami. Reese keeps the leg lock, comes up on top, and now he's a little deeper on the leg there than Chance wanted. He kicks out. All right, Chance pulls guard. This is fast pace here. We're only a minute and a half deep. Reese drops down into a body lock style pass here. Chance sits up, and he may be looking to wrap the head here with the left arm. Think about either a hip bump or a guillotine or maybe a Kimura right here. And there's the hip bump. And now he's going to attack the Kimura. So he's on the top of the half guard attacking a Kimura and looking to step around. Reese could be in trouble here. The arm has now been exposed. He's able to get his hands back together. Okay, Reese got his hands back together, but Chance is going after it. This is all blue belts, Kai. You want to know what Kai Johnson in the chat wants to know what belts are here. All blue belts. Great back attack there by Chance. And he's going to be under the neck here. Palm to palm. Almost with the body triangle. Reese is in big trouble here. That's going to be a finish. And there's the tap. Chance Gilbride. Very nice back take off of the Kimura. So he used the threat from the closed guard, the threat of the hip bump, Kimura, guillotine game. Very classic, very old school. He used the threat of that to turn, get the sweep, and then he attacked the Kimura from there. You heard it here first, kids. A 5-minute intermission. If you're in the chat and you haven't picked up my free course on how to stop getting smashed on the bottom, I just put the link there in the chat. It's www.nogihelper.com. Totally free. So if you're a white or blue belt, a beginner, then I know that's going to help you a lot. Make sure you get over there and pick that up. nogihelper.com. No strings attached, just something free for you guys to have. We had a rear naked choke, Kai. Milos. How do you like the truck series, Kai? You've been pleased with it so far? And if any of you guys have picked up that sock lock set that I just put out, you already know the power of the sock lock because you've been practicing it. Mouthguard comic. So you used that stuff to escape from your coach's bottom side, and he's 300 pounds. That's a pretty good testament. If you can get out of a 300-pound your coach, that's a good testament to the defensive system. Kevin says sock locks are the devil. Here comes Conscious Keelan. You got the whole squad watching, Kaya J. Kanan Brooks even. Rachel Campbell. If you're from 10th Planet Decatur or Huntsville or Muscle Shoals, sound off in the comments. Let us know. In fact, wherever you're from, let us know in the comments where you're watching from.
Anybody from overseas? How many?
Yeah, Scaff wants to know how many people we have that are not from the United States that are watching right now.
Two other continents represented besides North America.
We definitely have Europe represented.
That was a no-brainer, though.
Yeah, so we'll see who else is in here.
Stay in Australia, man. There's some Australian.
Maybe. I don't know what time it is over there. Well, I know Keith is here, so we got Ireland. That's its own little place. It's its own island. Alan Michael says Kaya J the GOAT. Jonathan Daly from Ireland. Carlo right here. 10th Planet Decatur, 10th Planet Decatur. Shoals. Here comes Huntsville, Alabama. Lamar Gibson. What's going on, Lamar? UK from Kaya Johnson. All right, winner of this match takes home $800. So when you're a blue belt competing in a tournament, $800 feels like life-changing money. Reno, Nevada. All right. It does when you're a blue belt and you never won money at a tournament before, it feels like the life-changing. So Kara looked super impressive in her first match with a real quick sub of a girl who got a real quick sub of her own. Kara Blackburn coming to us from Southeast Jiu-Jitsu. Nakiya Nakiya's in the shorts. Kara's in the red tights. Nakiya coming to us from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, Decatur, Alabama. Ooh, a nice snap down here from Kara. Nice snap down from Kara. Nakiya is in a guillotine, but she's moving her hips in the correct direction. She's moving her hips correctly, but her head is caught, and she is out. A great takedown here by Nakiya, and Kara Blackburn now into the closed guard with 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go in this tournament. 10th Planet New Jersey, or Newton, New Jersey in the house. Kara looking to work from a closed guard here. She's got the tie on with the right side. Now she switches off to the gable grip. Kaya playing with a low base here, and she may be looking to create pressure. So body triangle now from Kara Blackburn. There's not a lot of offensive potential when the bottom player locks the body triangle. However, it can be very, very taxing on the opponent. So Nakiya, even though she's not really in danger of getting subbed right here, not immediately at least, she is in danger of having her soul sucked out through a straw because that body triangle can really, really do a number on your endurance. Nakiya now thinking about changing sides. Looks like she's wanting to pass with the underhook there with her left. Blackburn controlling the head with the right hand and now looking to push the head through. She may be thinking about getting up into a rubber guard or a triangle style situation. Nakiya now with looking to tie up the bicep on the inside. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go. So Kara's only had the one match. It was very quick. She had to buy in the first round. Nakiya went the distance in her first one and then got a really dominating top game, mount game, and triangle finish in her second match. So she had a longer, about a 7-minute match in that second round, but it was a match that she was totally in control of the entire time. So Kara looking to break her open here. Now Nakiya thinking about a body lock. Good frame here on the bottom from Blackburn. She's using that left elbow. You see how she uses the frame and the underhook here. She's thinking about peeling Nakiya's left arm, trying to peel it out and expose an inverted arm lock or potentially a sweep from that. Again, keeping that body triangle, it makes her very limited with her movement, but that doesn't mean that it's not. Now she's thinking about this triangle here. Whoever can win the inside space here on Nakiya's left side, Kara's right side, is going to get the first offensive look here. Kara now giving up on that particular plan of attack. We may see her go back to that later. See Baker. I see you, Baker. I see you, Pancho Vasquez. Pancho has been up here and won several matches. And not this particular tournament, as it's the first time that we've done the Southside Submission Challenge, but he's a veteran of Battle Mountain, some of the combat jiu-jitsu. Kara thinking about pulling that leg up high for some rubber guard there maybe. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Nakiya looking to trap the arm under the bottom. So you see how she's weaving her left arm through. Maybe she's trying to isolate that right arm and bring Kara's left arm under her own back. But she bails on that attempt. Body triangle still there. We're past the halfway point of the regulation round. If we need to go to overtime, we'll be looking at 2 EBI overtimes, each with a max of 2 minutes. So, this has been a slow-paced match. That body triangle has really stifled the movement. We had a nice guillotine attempt early on from Kara, but Nakiya defended it perfectly and was able to work herself back into the closed guard. And now here...
Yeah, feel that arm up by her head. Reach under her armpit. Feel it up to her head. Need that hand up above her head, not below.
Ooh, she's looking to isolate an arm over there. And now here comes a triangle attempt, perhaps, from Kara Blackburn. And good job by Nakiya, pressing forward against that. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Kara now looking to escape her hips, and she escapes the hips and locks the body triangle right back.
Pull up the elbow. Sorry, keep it in there. Now take your left hand and go to the other side of her head. Yeah, pull it all together. If not, you've also got a tax on this arm that's on the ground now. She's giving it to you.
Blackburn changes sides, thinking about that body triangle again. Now Nakiya on a bicep ride here. And let's see how Kara deals with it. She peels the hand off. Good, perfect. So it's a little bit of a slow pace, but there's a lot of good work going on here from both girls. Nakiya, Kara, both being very patient, Now under 3 minutes to go. Kara wants to open that guard up. It seems like every time she opens her guard to get offensive, she feels that Nakiya wants to come forward, and she goes back to that body triangle again.
Using your weight, okay, makes her movement a little bit difficult. And if she doesn't open that body triangle,
Whenever I find myself in a position like this as the top player, so in Nakiya's case, I like to take my head and run it straight through your chin. So if I feel like you want the game to be slow, then I always accept that. However, if it's going to be slow, it's going to be painful. And if it's going to be slow, then I'm going to suck your energy out over the course of the 10 minutes. No problem. Slow's good, but slow has to be painful as well. Not much going for Kara, so I wonder how much effort she's been putting into the squeeze on that body triangle. I can hear some breathing coming from her. Under 2 minutes to go, but there hasn't been a real high pace. I would think there's not that much effort that has been expended, but she is on the move a lot. Nakiya just slowly continuing to grind that pressure in. And you can see as Kara's hips come off the mat, then that's constantly wearing the weight. So she's constantly having to work with her core right there anytime her hips are off the mat. So doesn't look like there's that much going on, but I can assure you that both of these ladies are using a lot of effort here. Milos in the chat, he says, is it tiring to hold a body triangle for a long time if you're not squeezing 100%? It can be. It can be. And squeezing 100%, really in jiu-jitsu, you're never squeezing 100%. If you are, you're probably, like, you know that you've got the kill, so you're squeezing a darce 100% because you know that they're going to tap. But in a position, if you're squeezing 100% like this, I would call that a mark of amateur. I would say that's a mark of an amateur. 45 seconds to go here. Little grip on the chin here on the bottom from Kara, and she wants to open this game up now a little bit with about 35 seconds to go. And let's see if Nakiya can take advantage of it if the game opens. To answer your question, though, a little more fully, Milos, it can be tiring if you squeeze the body triangle too much, but there's really not a reason to squeeze it too hard right there. So we're going to overtime. We're doing two 2-minute overtimes. What's that? Oh, bro, that's all you. I can't do it from here. I got a girl in the match. It won't be fair. Okay, so Kara Blackburn out of Southeast is going to have the first look at offense in EBI overtime. Nakiya drops down to what we would consider the weak side. And now it's a single hook. Kara doing a good job here keeping the bottom hook. Anytime you're watching EBI overtimes particularly, but really any time that there's a back attack, the bottom hook is the most important hook for keeping the back. Oh, Kara now readjusting the position. And a good little ride going here for Kara. That single hook giving Nakiya some problems. She's going to have to shake that bottom hook. Here's an opportunity here. Kara follows it to the top. And here goes Nakiya trying to slip out the back now. Nakiya trying to slip out the side, and she's lost the position and time. And that's a 48-second ride. I got a 48-second ride is what I got. Nakiya quickly getting into the body triangle here. So seatbelt, body triangle, and Nakiya is a very, very strong athlete, and she can squeeze very, very hard.
Your left shoulder between you and her. Stay on that side. Come back. Come back. Bring it back.
Now we're in a position to work.
Bring it back.
Now we can start looking for that
Do
choke.
not let go of that stone line. Do not let go. Alright, she doesn't have anything there. No. Don't fight that arm. Continue to fight the top arm with your
30 seconds into the ride here now for Nakiya.
bring that right elbow in between your
Rechair sit. We're gonna rechair sit right here.
Excellent reset by Nakiya Jackson. And that's going to get her the first round. That's going to get her the time in the first round. But this is not over yet. We still have to go into the second. Look at how Nakiya takes that chair sit time. 1 minute ride. So that's a 60-second ride. Nakiya wins the ride by 12 seconds in round 1. So here we go. There's just two rounds? Okay.
Everything you've got.
All right, here it goes. Bottom hook is in.
Yes, Nakiya, you're already winning the angle. Keep going. Everything you've got. There's only 2.
Nakiya now shakes the bottom hook.
Come up and re-drag. Come up on your right knee and
If Nakiya can just get her elbow free, she'll be out of here.
Big movement. Push up on that elbow. Push up on that elbow. Push. Keep moving, Nakiya.
And time. And that's a 28-second escape for Nakiya.
30 seconds. Please, do it for me. 30 seconds.
$800 on the line.
Body triangle. Hold. Squeeze. Hold. Squeeze. Hold.
Okay, it's on. Ooh, Kira got a good jump right off the bat.
Come on, Nakiya. Hold. Squeeze. Everything you've got. Yes, Nakiya.
Nakiya able to recover the position now. 15 seconds in.
Hold. Yes, hold.
20 seconds.
Hold. Just keep holding. You should be good though.
And Nakiya Jackson is the winner of your very first Southside Submission Challenge. Ride time in overtime. Nakiya Jackson. Everybody in the chat, make sure you give Nakiya big propers. Make sure you send her a message. Tell her what a great job it was. Kara Blackburn showed herself a fantastic opponent. Showed herself to be a fantastic opponent there in the final. Really great job by these ladies. So I'm going to step away from the mic for just a second. We'll leave the chat running. We may want to hear from some of these competitors, from Elijah, from some of these guys. You guys hang around here just a little bit longer.
Johnny's about to do a seminar. We'll give it like 15, 20 minutes. I suggest all the ladies stay. Great black belts. We'll give it about 15 or 20 minutes. We'll get that started. All right, $25. Not a bad price. Good black belt.
Dude, your Kimura was so sick. Oh my god, that was so sick. They were saying on the body.
there. He's a black belt from the
Whenever I
very
saw Grace do it, it was at
You dropped the name.
the recent email, something she did recently, and she placed it up on
Senior brother?
So she did that, and I played with her in class, so I'm like, I'm the only female in our school. So everybody's a big bulky in there. If I can go across the head.
Good job.
Okay.
Anytime a guy, I know somebody do it in that same setup. Though. So it was interesting.
They
When you
tend to,
tip her up in the knees, put her
when
right
you
foot
go
first.
there, they tend to let you play with that hand, because they don't think about it. So,
Smart. What
yeah, it looks really good.
I've yet to meet you, Jawani. I train with Sean.
Oh,
No,
good to
he-
see you. I'm
yeah.
Brandon. Nice to see you. This is Max. Yeah, man.
Oh, I've heard your name. Jawani.
Okay, nice to meet
I
you.
don't actually know her. She didn't have a coach yet. Maybe
You
popped
think
in.
someone around here?
Yeah, I'm about to do X guard and a toe hold.
Giovanni.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm French Canadian, so is Joanie. Jawani sounds a lot closer than Joni.
How was the redness?
Jawani.
That sounds pretty
Just
red.
like JoJo, you know, whatever.
Giovanni. Giovanni's a pretty red man.
I got that Jawani.
A lot of the Canadians I do know are more red.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some. You gonna take my seminar or you?
Get your wits about you when you come. Kind of say what you got to say. If you got to thank you.
Insanely high right now. I'm on a real big win streak, I think.
I was looking, I was like, how much longer I got left? And he started yelling, I was like, okay, I got this.
Like Brandon said, when it comes to 2 minutes of math, bro, I can 2 minutes of math.
Hey, how are you? What's up, Brandon? Nice to see you. Come many times. Have you ever met Matt?
Yeah, we met last tournament. Yeah. We talked for about 10 minutes. You're a purple belt, right?
Identify and jump in on that. Let me go with you. Just listen to my coaches, man. They got in some trouble over there. So I've never seen them similar for today. I was crying. I would have tapped. I was like, dude, I'm like, look. I was not working off those my head. So I would have just tapped, man.
I thought I had it. I thought
There was one time I cheering like this.
Yeah, that was the funny. Yeah, of course. I want to take a picture with you.
I was ready to read through it like the other person's coach. The person that you're thinking about. You are. That kind of blew me.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
So
step in front of the camera? Can they see me back here?
It's no camera on it.
Oh, let's see who's in this thing. All my Tent Planet people, Muscle Shows, Decatur.
It's adult. You got
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. It's just the way you go. 2 fingers. Up and down.
You know my computer don't work like that. Well, to everybody that's watching, my teammates, the people that coach me and help me out, I appreciate it. I really appreciate the training and everybody that's helped me get ready and prepare for this. Yeah, I can't really talk too much right now. I can't breathe that much, but I really appreciate y'all. Uh-oh, Kanan on this thing. What's up, Kanan? Brooks. I appreciate it, Lamar and Kevin. Conscious Keelan in this thing. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. Tony. Just so y'all know, Tony's my favorite training partner. And Rachel. Tony and Rachel. They tie for first. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel has helped me a lot. Prepare for this. Help me prepare for this. Well, I'm going to try to go calm down and put some clothes on. I'll see all y'all at the gym next week. Hey, what's up, John? For sure. Look, find me an opponent, and I'm there. Battle Mountain in April. Kanan, me too. I had a lot of water in my belly. I thought I was going to throw up. I was like, God, I'm just going to stay here for a minute, because if I move, I'm going to throw up. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all. I'm going to check out, let B-Mac take this over. I'm going to go get dressed, and we eating tacos. I'm in the mood for tacos, so I appreciate y'all. I'm out.
She was like going for dark jokes still.
Look, they said she was doing that shit downstairs in the locker room, like getting ready. I'm Jawani, by the way.
Oh, an EDI.
Yes, I've been training with them for like probably about 2 years now, but like full time like a year and a half. Yeah. And I train Tuesday morning, Thursday morning. He comes to my school Thursday night. Hey, Chance, you want to do my uke since Elijah doesn't even know what an uke is?
All right, guys. So that's it for us. We're going to sign out and make sure you send all these ladies a message. Tell them how proud you are of them and what a great job they did, especially our Southside Submission Challenge champion, Nakiya Jackson, 10th Planet Decatur. Take it easy, guys.